back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. So today I just filmed a video. I think you might like find out some things that you didn't know about me. I always find myself doing that when I'm watching like my other friends here on YouTube. You really don't know, like you have preconceptions about a person, and then when they tell you something about themselves, you're like, whoa, that is so cool. I never knew that before. And so I love learning about you guys. I think I'm gonna go shopping because my friend is having her bridal shower on Sunday, and me and my best friend are the bridesmaids, and we're kind of also like the leaders and creators. Ooh, my light is seen. What else is new? Trauma to my Starbucks video where you saw the lighting in the corner. If you watched that video, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I've never actually been like a leader and creator of like an event like this. And so it was like we got a lot of help from my best friend's mom, the bride's mom, and yeah, she was just like a lifesaver, but still like we're in charge of like the games and introducing things and like the supplies and stuff. So I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like this weekend there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. Like me and my friends are going hiking on Saturday to Niagara Falls with our church youth group. And then Sunday is the bridal shower right away. Yeah, so I'm gonna go buy a bridal shower gift from one of her registries. I'm gonna go to Bed Bath & Beyond and take you along with me. Thing is, my car mount actually broke, so it has like a little thingy here, and I've been trying to get it like to connect probably for 2 weeks now, and I can't. So I'm just gonna vlog a little in the car when I get to places and stuff, but unfortunately I can't like put it up, and that kills me. That kills me so much because I have so much to say to you when I'm in the car. Okay, so I'm in the car now, and I did that thing where I went outside with my shorts, and it's so windy, it's so cold, so I had to go back. I changed into jeans, but since I'm wearing this like crop top-ish thing, it was too short for my jeans.
So I had to change tops, and then the top still didn't look good with jeans, so I tried on another pair of jeans. And then I realized I really wanted to wear this top, so I had to take everything off again and put this top on, and then find a pair of jeans that were too small for me, and then I wore like some comfy pants. But that was like...
I'm exhausted. I need Starbucks for this. And also I got a Starbucks reward email this morning saying that I got a free drink. So it's always best to start your day, well, it's almost 2 p.m. Always best to start your day when you get a free drink email notification. And by the way, do you like how I'm like flashing my sunglasses at you? I'm obsessed. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, then follow me. You would have seen that I went to Unionville in Toronto, and it's such a cute little town. It's kind of like Stars Hollow from Gilmore Girls. People's like singing. There was like this really nice girl. She almost kind of looked like Taylor Swift when she was singing a Taylor Swift song. And I found these sunglasses and I fell in love with them like right away. I feel like they're so sassy too, you know? It's like they have a personality of their own. But anyways, let's get going. Okay, and so now I realized I forgot my phone.
And so I had to run out the door, get it again, get back.
Why is getting out of the house so hard? So I kind of figured it out. I don't have my car mount, but I just put it on my like dashboard, and it's sort of working. I mean, my car has the check sign again that says there might be something wrong with it. So I haven't gotten my car back. Okay, so I forgot to tell you actually, I didn't have my car for a good 2 weeks. Basically, my dad left back to my country in Moldova, and for just like 2.5 weeks, and literally like the next day my car broke down. Like it had the little check sign on it, so I don't really know anything about cars at all, so even like to check or anything I had no idea. And I had to drive my brother like to and from school, right? And so I texted my mom and I was like, okay, like after you're done work, please, you know, get home as straight as you can, because like this car is gonna break down and I'm just too scared. And it was just like so much anxiety like driving. But anyways, she got home, I took her car, I'm driving, and then the car beside me like asks to roll my window down, and I was like, he's kind of like, what does he want? And then he's like, your tire is flat. I'm like, great. That was literally the exact same day. In the morning, my car breaks down. In the afternoon, my mom's car breaks down. And I mean, it doesn't break down like the flat, like it's still like you can drive with a flat tire, but I mean, it could just like go off on you, whatever. And so I was driving the whole way back, like full of anxiety. Got home, my mom asked me to call CAA, and I hate like calling people, and I hate like dealing with this sort of like stuff. And so finally got the nerve and courage to call them. The guy came, he couldn't fix it. And like, I love my car. I love the way my car moves, the way it feels, the way I know every single like space on it is just, I love the way it goes. So driving on my mom's car was a little bit weird, had to get used to. But anyways, my dad came back. So basically, like, the cars both broke down at the same day. Like, what are the odds? I feel like they had separation anxiety. Like, both just broke down because my dad left. It's like they were going on strike. Like, it was really funny, actually. It's just so great to get my car back. Like, I'm one of those people who's like very good with my comfort zone, and I just love my car. I've just grown so attached to it, and I love the way it moves and the way it feels, and so yeah. Oh crap, I wanted to find Starbucks first. Also, something else that's been on my mind lately is my weight. And I've been getting just like remarks from my family and like relatives, and I know they have like my interests at best. What's that expression? Basically, recently what I've been hearing is that I've been gaining weight, and even in like the past couple months compared to even like 6 months ago. I remember the new year, my grandpa came up to me and he was like, "Rina, like your face like looks like you've gained weight, but like it's good, it's good." And I'm like, okay. So that was 6 months ago. But then even like in the last couple months, to be honest, I'm a little bit sick and tired of it because, just because someone has been gaining weight doesn't mean you have to like talk about it, doesn't mean you have to like bring it up. I mean, I get it, like they're trying to like help me get like healthier life habits and like eating habits and all that stuff, because you know I haven't been doing the best lately, but I just feel like I would never point that out to anyone, you know? Like I would never go up to like even my friend and be like, whoa, like, or not even just like, whoa, but like, oh, like you gained weight. Like, what are you supposed to say to like a remark like that, first of all? Second of all, I mean, it is true. I've been feeling my pants a little snug lately. It's like a part of life. Like your body changes and you're not always staying the same. Sometimes you go into like this weird life funk where you just feel like you need to eat a little more to be a little more comfortable, and I don't know. It's just like sometimes food is like your comfort, right? We need an extra comfort. I don't know. Am I justifying my behavior? I just feel like we can't stay the same always, and sometimes it's gonna happen, and it's just your body, like it's gonna change a little bit, and then you can go back to a healthy routine, and so you're like really stressed or doing this and that, is gonna change back again, and you're gonna fall behind. It happens. It happens. You fall behind. It doesn't mean that you are any way less valuable. Like I was doing exercise the other day just because I was like I'm gonna try to get better. Oh, I found it, yes, but there's no Starbucks here. You're just gonna go through periods of life and time where just like these things happen. It's not like, oh yeah, so I was doing exercise the other day, and it was just so hard that I started crying. And like, you shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself to change. If you're not happy with it, then you change it for you, not because someone else told you so. And yeah, that's just what I've been feeling lately. I've just been feeling very blah. And like, you try to not let these comments affect you, but they do. Even sometimes when I'm looking at back videos, like double chins, you know, we all have them, but like sometimes the camera angles are like a little lower than like the average like person you would be talking to would be face to face, right? But like the angles are a little lower, so you see my double chin, and it's like, it really gets to me, because I remember when I was younger, I never had this problem. But it just goes to show that, first, we're not perfect. We're flawed. Like, we fall behind. And second, that as long as you still have like your goal in mind, just because you fell behind doesn't mean you can't reach it. And so I'm trying to like do more exercise now. I went on a run yesterday. I did like I did like 100 squats. I did a few like ab workouts and like 200 crunches, and I'm trying to like be very like regular about that. Just know that like your value is not put in by the fact that you're gaining a little extra body fat, because it happens, you know. Like, okay, let's go. Okay, so I got my Starbucks. Guess what? I don't know what the last clip was of me saying anything, but I was like, I'm probably not gonna go to Starbucks. And then I realized the time was like later, so thanks for always like watching and paying attention to my Starbucks rambles. Like, I really appreciate it. I feel like that's now a part of my identity. It was really close by. It was like an hour and a half. I'm so used to driving for like an hour and a half, and it's like on the tip of my tongue. No, it was like a kilometer and a half. So all of these things look so good. Like, look. And the pink one's so cute. Going in here makes me want to just move out and just like buy everything and decorate my house, and just everything is just so cute. Like, to own an espresso machine so I don't have to waste all my money on Starbucks.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rush you. Oh no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You no, 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 I've been thinking so far ahead. 'Cause I've been thinking about forever.
So sometimes when I'm like in plazas, I get stuck because I don't know which way to go to leave. Like I just, it's like a maze, and they make it so hard, and I don't know. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I don't know which way to go. They had a stop sign, he had a stop sign. But that went actually pretty quickly. I found what I needed like really quickly. Ooh, sorry if it's a little dark. And so I found it like pretty quickly. But being in like a store like that just makes me want to just like have a place of my own so badly, and just decorate everything. They had such cute like colors, like rose gold and like aqua. It was just so pretty. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go home. Well, before that I'm gonna get lost, I just know it for sure, and then I'm gonna get home. Cause that's just my tradition when driving. And I guess now making videos, because every single time I do drive with me's, I get lost. Really, when you start like filming videos and making vlogs and stuff, you really do realize how small a video is, or like how small a 10-minute video is. Like, it's literally only 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's just a little part of my day. You don't get to see my breakdowns, you don't get to see my mood swings or anything like that. So I just wanted to remind you that the people that you watch, like, everyone's human, right? And so we all go through these parts, but we obviously don't want to show them, because who wants to see a video of me crying every single week? Not me. Get enough of that on my own, experiencing that. So just remember that when you're feeling down and you see these like uplifting, like positive people. I feel like it's also like when you're like not feeling it all the time, when you try to be extra positive. And so when you see these people like being like extra positive, and like I try to like motivate and inspire you, it's almost like I'm talking to my past self and I'm talking to me, you know? So that really helps in that department. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, rest of the week. Keep inspiring, keep doing you, keep doing your art, no matter how hard it is. I got like the most loveliest message on my blog post the other day, and it like literally almost made me cry. Like, I was tearing up. And she, like, I was just tearing up. So if you're watching, thank you so much. You literally like changed my, basically you changed my life. You like, there's this girl, her name is Elizabeth, and she commented the sweetest message on my blog, and I feel like nobody ever reads my blog, so that was like a very nice thing. I was talking about like the pressure of like failing and kind of being scared of that while you're doing your most vulnerable artwork. And so if you haven't read that blog post, go check it out. But she wrote about how like she was struggling with that too, and how writing is so hard, and every time she starts writing she procrastinates, and then it's just this whole cycle of like perfectionism. And she was just so sweet, and it's just like comments like that that make you realize like, oh sorry, it's probably dark, that make you realize that what you're doing is worth it. And no matter how many people you impact, whether it's one person, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 2 people, you're impacting people, because sometimes you just see these numbers and you're just like, ugh, they're just numbers, but they're actually faces, like they're actual humans with their own inspirations, with their own struggles. And so just having someone say that was just so heartwarming. It made my heart all fuzzy. Just keep working hard. This year is the year of being brave. I don't know if I mentioned that in another vlog or anything, but like that was literally my life motto as soon as January started. I had a video on that, but I never posted it because it was like either bad quality or bad sound or something. But I literally said in January that this was going to be the year that I was going to be brave. And so I'm urging you, I mean, I probably should have said that way back in January, but I didn't post that video. But like, it's already 6 months gone. And so you need to kind of regroup and think, what have you done in the 6 months to help you, you know, get closer to your goal? Have you reached your goal? Have you like tried at least? Because 6 months is already half the year gone. You still have a whole half year left. So think about the exact steps, write them down in your journal, and say, what exactly do you need to do to reach that next goal that you feel like you can never get to? Whether that's a fitness goal, that's like such a big struggle for me. Still, like, I'm still procrastinating going to the gym and stuff like that. I try to do home workouts, but anyway, so write down exactly what can help you achieve that goal, and get someone to be accountable for you, so a friend or something, because 6 months is still a long time. And I've been check marking things off my list, like mentally at least, that I'm like trying my best to, and it's not like I've achieved that goal, but I'm like working towards it, and so that's like good enough, you know. There's a few other things that I haven't even started doing, but we still have 6 months, so I urge you not to just like be so hard on yourself, just to give yourself grace, to love yourself, and just continue on the path that, you know, you're where you are meant to be right now at this moment. You could do whatever you put your mind to, throwing out all the cliches at you. Nothing is as hard as it seems in your head. You know, sometimes the person that stops you the most is you, your brain, your perfectionism, your fear of failure, your fear of judgment, fear of like everyone but you. So like, how do you think all of these like artists and all of these like celebrities, and not even celebrities, but people who are just successful, how do they reach their success, right? How? Well, they work hard. They don't care about what other people think about their work in terms of like judgment and like stuff like that. And they channel their frustrations, their anger, their impatience, basically everything that they struggle with in life into something productive. And so even if you're struggling with something, try using that. I'm gonna turn right because the traffic here is terrible. Even if you're struggling with something, try channeling that into something creative, at least for creative minds. I can't speak for anything else because that's how I am. That's why I write. I channel all of my frustrations on my blog, on my Instagram captions, that's how I make sense out of life and like the unfairness of it and everything. I know I'm always the person who's like, okay, wrapping this up, and then like 10 minutes later. But I usually don't like to talk a lot when I'm like with people, unless they're my close friends, then I talk like crazy. So let's just consider each other close friends, because I don't usually talk a lot, but here, oh crap, I am not going the right way at all. So let's just pretend that we're close friends, because we are. Like, I talk to you guys on the comment section all the time. You guys are so supportive. I love hearing your story. Gosh, I'm so trying to stop talking, but yeah, anyways, love you, bye.